It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Not an easy stretch of basketball lately for the Cavaliers. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And tonight, what about Colin Sexton? 6'2". Kenny, this guy's a natural scorer, still trying to evolve as a playmaker.
Played for a good friend of mine, Avery Johnson, down there. Extremely quick, athletic, creates for himself easily. Still learning how to create for others, but he's a great prospect.
You know what I like? He's unafraid of contact. He pushes the action and plays with a lot of passion.
You afraid of contact?
Nope. It's too quick for you. You couldn't even touch me.
Why'd you move?
Look at that.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm stretching. My neck's hurting.
You guys are both softies. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
Yeah, and guys, it's difficult with the job that's ahead of them. Anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really difficult. They seem to be a little bit scattered to me here of late, and I like to see them just come up with a definite plan and stick to that script.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, we know how fortunate the Bucks are that they uncovered a top 5 player in Giannis Antetokounmpo. But this creates pressure on him to chase a title while he's in his prime. And with their coaching change and roster changes, every move is under heightened scrutiny. Kevin?
He wants to win in Milwaukee, DA. Can they help him get there? Well, we're moving into the heart of the NBA season, Clark. Has chemistry and pecking order in a locker room been set by the coach and by the team at this point of the year?
Yeah, I think with veteran teams, it's pretty well established. But again, the makeup of your veterans is key there. With younger teams, though, I think they begin to – it's a process. It's an ongoing process of figuring out roles and pecking order. So as you get into the middle part of the season, the heart of it, I think the young guys do start to kind of figure it out.
Gentlemen. Ready?
So the Bucks win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Rodney Hood, Zizic out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Sexton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
Can't allow Brogdon to get this much separation, especially in screen and rolls. He's dangerous.
Hood, the pass to Zizic. Back to Hood, stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Dellavedova. Passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot over Johnson, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket.
Well, I think the confidence Antetokounmpo has from the mid-range area is really evidence of the strides he's making with his jump shot.
Now, here's Frye. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Launches it. The shot by Sexton, no good. Down low. High, arcing shot, and the layup by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
Here's Hood. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Dellavedova kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Brogdon. Goes up from the top of the key. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The pass to Sexton. Here's Zizic. 17-foot shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Hood dishes to Sexton. Hood on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Zizic. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Sexton the pass to Zizic. He dishes it to Hood. The open look here for Sexton. Knocks down the three ball. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Brogdon. Stolen away. Goes up to the stripe. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
Passes it to Dellavedova. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. Brogdon against Hood. Kicks to Sexton. Back to Hood. Shot clock at 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Toronto.
Well, for the Bucks in 2017, it was the opening of their new state-of-the-art team facility. A year later, right next door, they've inaugurated their new home arena.
Now here's Johnson. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo over Ilyasova. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the right side. Back to Dellavedova. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Sexton kicks to Hood. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Milwaukee in the lead. Up top, Brogdon. Covered by Hood. Shoots from 12. It's deflected. He kicks it to Fry. Johnson right side. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Zizic. That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Really impressed with their post play so far.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Brogdon.
Mind the lane.
And Cleveland with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. Free throw good, Zizic. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 2. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Aldridge. Dellavedova with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And there's the feed to Gay. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's 6 points for Colin Sexton.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Antetokounmpo against Hood. It's Gay on the way. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there. Antetokounmpo against Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cleveland. Hill comes in for Sexton. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first-team all-rookie and continues to develop.
Here's Snell. Gay outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hill passes to Zizic. Outside Korver. Pass to Zizic. And that's collected by Gay.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now, here's Maker. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Just 2 to shoot. Connaughton. The Bucks getting another chance here. That's a 2 from Snell, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, you got to love how precise Hill is and proficient he is with the floaters. Makes them nearly impossible to block with how fast he gets them off.
Now the pass to Gay. Over Hill. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Hill looking around. Pass to Korver. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
At the top of the key, Maker. Passes to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, may he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer. But really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble. And he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. So he gets them both. Hill with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Pass to Zizic. Outside Korver. Hill up top. There's the three. And another three for Cleveland.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis. Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Got a piece of it. Here's Snell, guarded by Korver.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Osman. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Hill kicks to Osman. Takes the three. Rebound collected by Snell. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo. Misses in close. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful. Completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
And, you know, Greg, defense is a mindset, and they did not have that mentality that game. And the turnovers were a problem as well.
The Bucks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Connaughton. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here is Hill. He's got 5. Osman, the pass to Korver. Nailed from three-point land. Korver's got 6.
And there's no defense for Korver sometimes. He's incredible at burying shots, even with a hand in his face.
And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kounupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling, flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
Rudy Gay is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Maker, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Here's Gay after Kyle Korver's bucket. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Osman kicks to Johnson. Right side Hill. Clock at 6. Pass to Zizic. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gay, that's good.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Here's Zizic after Rudy Gay's bucket. Here's Snell. DiVincenzo, guarded by Korver. Gay passes to Maker. Back to Gay. Fires it up. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Picked off in midair. Feeds it to Gay. Six on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe. Another miss by Gay.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside, Osman. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Rodney Hood's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Hill.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
You know, when you're talking about guys who can score over anybody, Antetokounmpo's name always comes up. So hard to defend.
And a season after he won the Most Improved Player, Antetokounmpo, Clark, was a legit MVP contender.
No doubt about it. I think if the Bucks had been a top seed, perhaps he could have won it, although James Harden was phenomenal last season. The league has been put on notice. This is a guy who wouldn't surprise me at all if he became an MVP at some point in his career.
Dellavedova finds Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Is on Colin Sexton.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls. And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted, but how about the strength this kid has added? Under 200 pounds as a rook, he's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
And the first one drops. And you talk about Antetokounmpo's strength, Clark. It serves him well with his attacking style.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, he used to just try to blow by defenders. Now he'll go right through you. He'll get his weight into you, get you on your heels, and then with that unbelievable reach, you've got no chance.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic. I mean, I just don't know if we've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Hood can't get it to go.
Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Kicks to Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. No one near him. Goes back up. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Johnson with the bounce pass. Shoots a fader, and the shot goes down.
Love the shot selection of Johnson, a volume shooter who feels comfortable taking any shot available.
Clarkson against Brogdon. Aldridge inside. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Brogdon against Clarkson. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Right wing. Clarkson kicks to Zizic. Now here's Sexton. Defended by Dellavedova. Zizic passes to Sexton. Got a hand on it. And here is Brogdon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And, you know, it's obvious why Antetokounmpo is an MVP candidate. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Sexton kicks to Zizic. Pass to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Clarkson against Brogdon. Floats one up. Here's Zizic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Zizic has got 7 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Sexton the pass to Johnson. He kicks to Sexton. Back to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Dellavedova finds Aldridge. Back to Dellavedova. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Joe Johnson go to the line here. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers.
One shot.
That's good from Johnson.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. Rudy Gay's checked in for Ilyasova. Right side, Aldridge.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Sexton kicks to Fry. Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one misses. And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, and he scored 40 that night. He almost led them to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Over Dellavedova. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Milwaukee, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And he makes the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Thon Maker comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Matthew Dellavedova. George Hill's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Maker. DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Hill. Count the basket. He's got 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Hill. The pass to Clarkson. And another miss by Cleveland. Bucks leading by 6. Top of the key. Antetokounmpo passes to Maker. Here's Connaughton. It's stolen by Korver. Outside Hill. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shots good by Clarkson.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
Gay can't hit.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too. You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
Buries it down low. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Joe, what's the key for the second half?
Well, we got to come out with more focus and intensity. You know, we got to pick it up, man. We got to get stops in the second half, man. Pick it up defensively. Offensively, we're pretty good, but defensively, they get too many easy baskets.
We'll see if you can slow them down. Thanks, Joe. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You know the Greek Freak. Every year, he seems to take a step forward. The shot looks better, his body is filled out, and he can bang inside whenever he wants to. But what really impressed me in the first half was his leadership. And he controlled the game, and he controlled his teammates.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Why you think they call me Yankee?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Sexton, Channing Frye out there with Johnson. Then it's Rodney Hood, and it's Zizic in at the center position. Johnson kicks to Hood, pass to Zizic. Cleveland moving it around, and here's Frye from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Frye's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Cleveland. Hood against Brogdon. The shot misses, and Cleveland the other way now. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Hood, the pass to Zizic. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's Frye atop the key. And stolen by Ilyasova. Dellavedova finds Antetokounmpo. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick-and-roll situations, clearly.
Back to Frye. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Brogdon, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Aldridge. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out. And Budenholzer, well respected around the league, talk about what he brings now, Clark, to the Milwaukee Bucks, his new team.
Yeah, I think he brings a continuity offensively, ball movement and spacing, and a pretty good system defensively as well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova, 6'4" point guard out of Australia, and Clark, he is tenacious.
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. He's one of those guys who just knows how to play. He's got one style, and it's aggressive and up into you, all out, all the time. You remember back in the 2015 finals, boy, he was a pest because of how hard he played.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Johnson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Aldridge, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. Now, here's Sexton, defended by Dellavedova. Now Sexton, no good there. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 25. There's the dish to Ilyasova. Aldridge inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a look here at the shot chart for Antetokounmpo.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. Just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 10.
You can't let a smaller guard burn you inside. Still, you got to love Sexton's focus and fearlessness.
Now here's Ilyasova, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And it's Osman missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Brogdon against Hood. Brogdon kicks to Aldridge. Antetokounmpo passes to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and you know, the ball moves faster than anybody's can, so that great ball movement and decision-making, they're making all the right moves, Greg.
Now here's Hood, out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We know Clark fans want to see star players. That's been a hot topic around the league. The league has added rules, in fact, that now prohibit resting guys on certain nights.
Yeah, I think that's important, that players have a real understanding of their responsibility. I understand trying to balance the rest versus the wear and tear of a course. That's another reason I propose a shorter season. I don't think you'd end up with this kind of controversy or debate. But I thought the league was right in requiring, I mean, your responsibility is to play all the games you're available to play in, unless you're injured. And I think it's important that guys take that responsibility seriously. And it's a responsibility they have to themselves, to the team, the organization, and the fans.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
And he sinks the second. Now, here's Sexton. 10 points for him. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Gay's checked in.
A moment here to look at some numbers. For Brogdon, he's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 9. Brogdon finds Snell. Passes it to Dellavedova. Just 4 to shoot. Over Sexton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Hood, the pass to Osman. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Osman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here is Aldridge. 8 points for him. Can't hit from 12. Outside Hood. Pass to Osman. Puts up a 3. Cleveland gets it back. Sexton kicks to Hood. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. Hood's got 10 points in the game.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Dellavedova finds Brogdon. Now here is Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And here's Sexton. He's got 10. Dishes it to Fry. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Snell. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Gay outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Fry. Korver comes in for Rodney Hood. Clarkson, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Hill in for Sexton. Now, here is Hill. 5 points in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, Clarkson, he has 7. There's the pass to Zizic. To end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton to the right side. DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
Clarkson passes to Zizic. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. Outside Hill. Kicks it to Clarkson. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Bucks. Makers got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Before the NBA, it was his internet highlight reels that gave Thon Maker notoriety. His fluidity for a 7-footer captured the imagination. Yet he's still figuring out how to get it done at the NBA level.
And last year, Maker's minutes went up, but his shooting took a dip. Clark, cause for concern?
No, not really, Kevin. I think he's shown that he's got NBA range and a nice stroke. The area where he needs to continue to get better, areas I should say, is using his size to rebound and defend at a higher level.
Bucks leading by 12. Out to the right wing. Back to Snell. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Inside, Hill. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hill's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
Bucks passing it around. Gay outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Korver trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Clarkson. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Snell. 43 seconds left in the 3rd. And the basket is good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now. Well, Johnson set a terrific screen that time.
Milwaukee leading by 8. DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Hill. DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Clarkson. A second chance effort, and Johnson puts it in. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Johnson is used to getting knocked around a little. Love how he maintains his balance and focus on these shots.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Bucks on top, up by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. And if he were to be out with an injury now, it would really hurt this team, Kevin, because they count on him to do so many things.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Ilyasova out there with Rudy Gay. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Clarkson. Five to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. DiVincenzo. He's covered by Clarkson. And Ilyasova kicks to Connaughton. The kick out to Ilyasova. Just 4 to shoot. The wing jumper off target. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Clarkson finds Hill. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Ilyasova. To the middle. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Ilyasova. 16 points for Rudy Gay.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Clarkson with the ball. This one for 3. Rebound by Ilyasova. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Milwaukee has possession. Antetokounmpo passes to Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Well, I tell you something here now. Ilyasova has deceptive athleticism, and I think it catches defenders off guard because if he gets around that rim, he's ready and looking to throw it down.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. So both teams making some changes here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up, guys.
Now, here's Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Rodney Hood comes in for Hill, and it's Sexton in for Clarkson. Bucks leading by 11. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brogdon against Hood. The kick out to Ilyasova. The Bucks working the ball around. Got a hand on it. Brogdon against Hood. Pass to Zizic. And here's Sexton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Hood. Here's Osman. Trying to end the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
2. At the line for the Cavaliers, Cedi Osman. At the line for 2.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Hood after the basket by Milwaukee. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Sexton. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Now here's Sexton. Floats one. And it's good on the layup.
You know, Crafty at just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Now here is Dellavedova. And here is Ilyasova. Brogdon finds Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And the pass to Brogdon. The shot. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Dellavedova following the basket by Colin Sexton. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Gay. That shot off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Osman. Pass to Sexton. To the inside. Zizic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Gay, that's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Sexton kicks to Fry. Here's Osman. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Osman. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Johnson, he's checked in for Jetty Osman.
Joe Johnson.
Hood for three. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Gay. Passes it to Dellavedova. Over Sexton. And it's Dellavedova missing. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Joe Johnson. At the line for 2.
2.
And that one falls for Johnson. And he can't hit the second. Milwaukee leading by 14. Gay scanning the floor. Antetokounmpo dishes to Dellavedova. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now Sexton. Pass to Zizic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Brogdon the pass to Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. Gay. Back to Brogdon. Down low, here's Gay, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's 20 points for Rudy Gay.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. On defense, Milwaukee. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
Now here is Dellavedova. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And I think this is Brogdon just being zoned in, locked in, not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
Sexton kicks to Hood. Now here's Fry, guarded closely. Hood against Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. Here's Gay. And it's Gay again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Mark, over your many years in the NBA, you've seen labor unrest, but per the most recent CBA, we have the potential for a decade-long stretch now of labor peace.
Yeah, and I think that's great for all sides. And you've got to recognize that some of the unrest in the past was really necessary to get to this place where we may have labor and league peace for the next decade. I mean, there's no justice without struggle. There's no smooth sailing without some bumpy sailing at times. So credit the league, the Players Association, and the players for getting to this place now where the league is doing well in all measures and the game is healthy and good. But that's a team effort by all involved.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Snell, that's good.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it, and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Now here's Antetokounmpo over Sexton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova finds Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
LaMarcus, a stat-filling performance for you individually, and the team was in sync. How did that happen?
Playing defense. I thought in the second half, our defense was, a whole lot better. I thought, I played well up there too. So, I just went to work tonight.
Well, LaMarcus, congratulations on a fine performance. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.